The point of view is from the wolf.
Everybody knows the story of the Three Little Pigs, or at least they think they do, but nobody knows the real story because nobody's ever heard my side of the story. Name? I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. I see. And what makes you so sure? Maybe it's because of our day. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunny and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are.
Now stick to the story, please.
If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar.
It's about a sneeze.
Way back in once upon a time, a wolf was making a birthday cake for Darryl Grant. And a terrible sneezing cold.
He ran out of sugar.
Where'd the sugar go? So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either.
He had built his whole house of straw.
Can you believe it? I mean, who in the right mind would build a house out of straw? So of course the minute he knocked on the door, it felt right, and he claimed he didn't want to just walk into someone else's house. So I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?
No answer.
He has just about to go home without the cup of sugar for Daryl's granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. I huffed and I puffed and I sneezed a great sneeze.
The whole darn straw house fell down, and right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig. Dead as a doornail.
He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner laying there in the straw. So I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger, just lying there.
He was feeling a little bit better.
But I still didn't have my cup of sugar. So we went to the next neighbor's house.
This neighbor was the first little pig's brother.
He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks. I rang the doorbell on the stick house.
Nobody answered.
So I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?
Go away, wolf. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
He had just grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I puffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze.
You're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Dead. Now you know food was spoiled if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do.
He had dinner again.
Think of it as a second helping. He was getting awfully full,
But his cold was feeling a little better.
but I still didn't have my cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So we went to the next house.
This guy was the first and second little pig brother.
He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house.
No answer.
I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what that rude little punker answered? Don't bother me again. That's when I talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar. And he wouldn't give him even one little cup for their sweet old granny's birthday cake. What a pig!
Just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake. When he felt his cold coming on,
I huffed and I puffed and I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, "And your old granny could sit on a pin!" I'm usually a pretty calm fella, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy.
when we drove up noticed he was trying to break down the little pig's door.
And the whole time he was huffing and puffing and making a real scene. The rest, as they say, is history.
My partner and I found out about the 2 pigs he ate for dinner.
We figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down. They made me the big bad wolf.
That's it, the real story. He was free.
But maybe you can loan me a cup of sugar?